A shark charges at Marge. Suddenly, Homer is spat out by the shark. Marge grabs some ice to cool him down, and Homer feels a surge of strength. Just as Marge unbuttons her clothes, a man in a rowboat begs them for help. Homer whips out a hook and hooks it onto the man's mouth. Marge wipes down his abs to clean him up. The man is Roger, a chef from a cruise ship. His employer had poisoned the food. Roger tried to stop him but got knocked out. When he woke up, everyone on the ship was dead. Marge comforts Roger, and Homer starts to get jealous.
Oh, Roger, you really know what you're doing. No luck.
It turns out it's all a misunderstanding. Homer thinks Roger is the killer. When Roger brings over a pie, Homer throws it away immediately. Suddenly, a poison shark turns up, and Marge starts to believe it too. That Roger killed everyone on the ship. To escape, Marge distracts Roger on purpose, in a flirtatious way. Homer quickly yanks the sail, knocks Roger out, and throws him into the ocean. When they spot the cruise ship, they finally realize Roger was telling the truth. The shark was poisoned because the cruise ship was leaking oil. Roger suddenly shows up, demanding to know why Homer tried to kill him. To keep the secret, Homer has no choice but to kill Roger. But then everyone on the ship wakes up. It turns out they'd taken the antidote in advance. To cover up his murder, Homer kills all of them.
Baker's away!
Homer strips naked and pretends to be a baby in the bathroom. He eats a valuable comic book worth $100 that comic book guy had in his collection. At the zoo, he dresses up as a cute panda and dances, and even gets electrocuted by the zoo's equipment. When he crawls out of the zoo, he runs into Lisa by accident. Lisa feels really sorry for him. It turns out the Simpson family is on the verge of bankruptcy. Homer sells the back seat of their car and uses the money to buy a megaphone. The Simpson family goes out to eat, but their credit card gets declined due to being maxed out. They immediately try to run away, but the waiter presses a button. The only door shuts tight. They have no choice but to put on an impromptu singing performance to pay off their meal bill. When they check their debt situation, they find their credit card is drowning in debt. The Simpson family is about to go bankrupt. Soon they'll be homeless. On top of that,
No, I'd like my food, please. I know you're not a deaf mute, Mr. Simpson.
Homer drops his card. To make money, Homer goes to find Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns pulls out $4 and tells Homer to throw a cloth in Lenny's face. Homer doesn't hesitate to do it. Mr. Burns pulls out another $8, and Homer throws another cloth at someone. From then on, he becomes Mr. Burns' pet. When Mr. Burns throws money on the ground, Homer immediately gets down on his hands and knees to pick it up. Homer is answering a phone call. When he's suddenly hit by Mr. Burns, he tries to slow himself down with a lamppost, but it doesn't work. Homer suffers serious injuries, along with a severe concussion. Mr. Burns tells Smithers to inject Homer with anti-inflammatory drugs, so Homer can get back to work right away, but the doctor stops them. Instead, Homer gets 8 weeks of paid leave, trading a small wound for 8 weeks of paid leave. Homer is eager to share his joy, but Marge is exhausted. Bart is in a bad mood, and Lisa is tuning her saxophone.
No one will tell me if I'm a ghost or not!
Homer holds back from telling them, and goes to work as usual. He takes in the scenery of Springfield on the way, and after work, heads to Moe's Tavern. Homer wishes he could transform into a star, a charming, impressive guy. When he turns around, he sees a star appear. Turns out it's just a hallucination from his concussion. This star, named Kane, exists for only one purpose: to help Homer become a man Marge can't resist. No one else can see Kane. When Homer is talking to him, the sheriff thinks Homer has gone crazy. Under Kane's guidance, Homer tries to flirt with Marge as practice. Suddenly, Marge comes to bring Homer his lunch and finds out about his paid leave.
I knew there was a reason he was leaving on time.
Homer hurries to explain. He's been learning to be a better husband. He takes Marge to the most romantic restaurant in town.